Hi, this is Katie Weeks, your independent, close to my heart maker. And today I will be joining with the Makers with Heart. And for September, we are focusing on our new favorite product. So I had a couple of things from the new core catalog and the new September-October catalog that were my favorite products, but I'm going to feature one, which is the Make It From the Heart Volume 6, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit about the other one as well. So this Make It From the Heart Volume 6 is my new favorite product, and today I'm going to be featuring pattern 32. I really like the beveled edges of this card, and so that's what I'm going to start with. And I am going to be using Intense Black ink and Toffee ink, and I'm going to be showing you one of my Stamp of the Month cards. So this is the new Stamp of the Month for September 2023, Thoughtful Tokens. And I told you I was going to tell you about another favorite product. So this other favorite product doesn't actually start till October, but it is Stamp of the Month sets that have thin cuts available. So I did not want to feature that because that doesn't start till October, but it does have to do with the Stamp of the Month. So I'm going to feature this stamp set this morning, and I'm going to show you what comes in one of the card kits. So we are going to do pattern 32, and my customers who place a $50 order and then add on their Stamp of the Month kits will be getting all of these parts and pieces. And something unique about this month's card kit that I've never done before is I'm going to feature all of the different sizes of cards that we have through Close to My Heart. We have a variety of card kits that are available, card sets I should say, and the slim line is this 3.5 by 8.5, and so I really wanted to feature that. And this is an old paper pack. It is called Cosette. I will leave the part number down in the description, and you can see if it's still something you can order, but I really liked the almost French feel to this paper pack, and I thought it went perfectly with this month's Stamp of the Month. As soon as I saw the Stamp of the Month, this is the paper pack I immediately thought of. So I am going around with my blending tool and just inking up all of the edges. So then I also am featuring some other cards this month that are in the 5x7 and also the A2 size, which would be 4.25 by 5.5. The ones that we typically seem to do on my channel anyways seem to be those A2 size cards. So I told you can get this stamp set with your $50 order. So anybody can add on the stamp set for $5, and the VIPs can actually get it for free with a $50 order. And so I'm not sure why someone would not be a VIP, but I'm a sucker for punch cards and all things perks when I go shopping, and I'm always looking for a deal. Well, if you're looking for a deal with Close to My Heart, let me tell you, the deal is in the VIP land. So you want to get on that, and there's information about being a VIP on my website. So I will leave the link for my site down in the description below. And you would not only get free stamps of the month with qualifying orders, but you can also, oh, that one does not need, you'll see what that one's for. That one's just a piece I'm going to stamp and cut out. So that one does not need edged. So you can also get 15% credit on everything that you order. So if you place a $100 order, you'll have $15 worth of credits sitting in your cart the next time that you come back to shop with me. What a great deal, huh? This is going to be a little bit more tricky. Let's just kind of roll this through my stamp pad. Get some edge distressing on it that way. I actually cut these just a tad longer than needed. So I might need to go back and edge these a little bit more once we're finished, because they're just a little extra long. I didn't want to run shy. And do you see how perfectly those triangles are cut out from the pattern paper? I want you to know that it was a labor of love for me to cut these just right to fit on the front of our cards to make that beveled edge. I have my Versamat turned over underneath here, and I've got the foamy side up, and it's under my all-purpose mat, so it's all ready for stamping. It'll give me that nice cushion underneath there. And I'm stamping that decorative floral frame type stamp with all of the script behind it just a couple times on the front of this panel using the Toffee ink. And then I'm going to come back with the very long stamp that looks like a film strip. And I did not have to stamp up the whole entire thing because this piece is pretty narrow on the front panel of the card. So I just stamped up the end, and I stamped it every place that it was kind of leaving a gap. And then in my Mini Misty, I'm using my intense black ink, and I'm inking up this stamp that has that circular film strip and then the butterfly on the front. And so I will stamp that a couple times. I really wanted to make sure I got a good impression. For some reason, I was trying to really concentrate on the center of that butterfly, but I'm actually going to stamp another butterfly to layer over it. But I just wanted to make sure everything was stamped very clearly. And so the Mini Misty makes it easy to line it up perfectly, time and time again, as many times as I need to keep stamping it. And then here you'll get a little piece of paper. I messed mine up when I was stamping, but I just wanted to line up that butterfly and ink that up in the intense black ink as well. So I ended up bringing in a bigger piece of French vanilla to stamp that butterfly here. But same thing, you're going to stamp it really well and set it aside, let the ink dry well. Now we're ready for assembly. So I have featured this Make It From the Heart Volume 6 a couple times already. So I had received it early in August, and so I have used it for a few other videos. So I will put a playlist up above here so that you can check out those other ones as well. Now look at those perfect triangles. Can you see what I'm saying about that design was cut out just perfect? And then when I add these panels together and layer them on top, it comes in with those triangles to make the perfect beveled edge. It's just like perfection. I love it. And then I'm going to put on these other two strips. They're going to be just a tad long. I purposely made them extra long so they wouldn't run shy. And then you're going to adhere them on the front and then just trim off any excess that hangs out over the edge. And then I came back in and used my blending tool and just added a little bit of ink so that it blended in with the rest of the card. And here I'm going to take this panel that I stamped and I'm going to trim them out with my micro tip scissors. These non-stick micro tip scissors are my absolute favorite. And I'm going to be turning the cardstock, not my scissors, and making sure I leave just the tiniest little white edge around the outside. And then it doesn't look like you are missing the edge or miscutting. It just looks like everything looks just the way it should. And I even cut clear off that extra script that flowed out to the side. Make sure you're turning the cardstock, not the scissors, as you go around all of these sleeves. So the Makers with Heart started yesterday with Amanda Ross, and She posted her video. I am today on Monday, and clear through Saturday, you're going to have videos each day. And there will be a playlist at the end of this video, and I will continue to add videos as they get posted each morning. So make sure you check those out and see what everybody's favorite products are. I'm excited to see what they're doing and to see what each person did. I'm kind of wondering if anybody else will pick Make It From the Heart Volume 6. It's kind of funny how some of us tend to think alike sometimes. And you'll be sent a little bit of this twine. This is very old embroidery floss. And I like to wrap it around here a few times. And then just tie a knot. You could tie a bow. I just didn't think it went with the effect of this card, but it's up to you. Tie a bow or a knot, whatever you'd like. So I suppose everyone has a few of their favorite go-to embellishments. One of the things I like to do is pop things up with 3D foam tape, and that's what I'm doing here, is using the thin 3D foam tape. And one of the other things I like to do is to add shimmer brushes, and I like to add bitty sparkles or clear sparkles of some kind. So you're going to see me come in with those at the end of the video, so stay tuned. And here I'm bringing in my Desert Rose ink pad. I just squeezed it so I could get some ink in the top of the lid, and then I'm using my small round water brush and watercoloring on the wings of that butterfly. And the water brush works nice because you can kind of control the intensity of the color. So here I'm bringing in the Harbor, which is a super dark blue, but I'm able to water it down enough to get the perfect shade that I want for my butterfly. And when you use that watercolor and you do it in the lid of the ink pad, make sure you wipe that out really well, because you don't want to dilute the ink that is in your stamp pad. So you want to make sure you wipe that out really well. And then I'm just going to trim out my butterfly, and then I'm going to pop him up on the front of my card as well. So the Makers with Heart will be posting each day, and everybody will be sharing their favorite new products from either the Essentials catalog or the new September-October catalog. And you get to see what everybody is enjoying and playing with in the new catalogs. So tell me in the comments below, what are your favorite go-to things that you like to use for embellishments? You see me coming in here with the clear shimmer brush, and I think if you're going to use a shimmer brush, or if you're going to buy one, you should always start with the clear because it is so versatile. The other thing I like are these clear sparkles, or the bitty sparkles, or what I'm using here. I'm going to make it look like a little trail behind the butterfly so that you know like where it flew in from and how it fluttered in to land on this little film strip. So I love these bitty sparkles, and yes, I send 9 bitty sparkles for everybody to put on the front of their card because I just think it's absolutely adorable. And these bitty sparkles are such a great economical buy. And there you go. First card. Please give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video, and make sure you subscribe to my channel and you hit that bell to turn on all the notifications so you'll be notified every time I upload a crafty video. Please leave me a sweet comment below and share this video with your crafty friends as well. It's free, why not share it? Have a great day.